The city where disaster struck was filled with chaos. Streets were filled with debris and echoes of sirens from afar. Firefighters battled against time as they had to find survivors amongst the ruins. Among the ruins, a small body stirred, a tiny kitten that lay buried under debris, its cries for help barely heard. A firefighter carefully retrieved it from the debris, showing a token of hope at a time when all could be lost. In the quietness of the hospital room lay a young girl named Lily, whose bed was surrounded by machines and IVs. As frail as her body was, the little warmth in her eyes contrasted with that frailty while her mother held her hand, whispering. Lily was devastated but very strong, her spirit unbroken. Across town, the kitten's story was ongoing. Injured but resilient, crawling through the rubble, its eyes big with terror and confusion. The firefighter knew that with devastation so great, life could still come out on top, and cradled the tiny creature tenderly. The sad music presently playing for the viewer started to weave in some hopeful notes. A few days later, the kitten was brought to that very same hospital where Lily was recovering. The fireman who had come to visit her thought it might console the little girl. In that instant, Lily's weary eyes sparkled with renewed joy as she took sight of the kitten. Quivering in her hands, she tried to reach out to the little creature, beaming with her best pleasure as she clutched him closely to her. The room seemed to fill with heartwarming music as Lily embraced the kitten. With days passing, Lily and the kitten became inseparable. They would spend their days together, recovering, a strength to each other to heal. This kitten, once weak and afraid, grew stronger. Lily also began to recover marvelously. They then became a source of comfort for each other with the little things in life. Be it the sleeping of Lily with the kitten beside her or playing with her, the room would be filled with soft peals of laughter, and they would become close with each other. Flashbacks relived their struggles. Those scenes of natural disaster and a hospital room just now seemed so very far away, almost some mutual bad dream they had shared, conquered together. They had gone through dark moments, yet at the end, grew even stronger with an inseparable bond. Finally, the day came when Lily and the kitten were no longer confined to the hospital room. They went forth into a world now full of hope and beauty. The little girl danced in the sunlight, clasping a kitten in her arms, so free and happy. Their new life stood warrant of healing and comradeship. The narrator's soft voice remembered for all. In loss, we find hope. Even in the darkest of times, there's always a light, a bond that heals both heart and soul. When Lily finally hugged the kitten, both seeming content and at peace, the camera started to move to a further view down to them in a serene, sunny field, playing together. Days were now marked by hope and happiness, illustrating the power of love